Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to your own channel Linguistic Melange after a very long time. And I'm your teacher Kishwar Nazli. I am hopeful that you all have celebrated your Eid with full of joy, prosperity, and happiness. So now it's time to come back to your studies and our routine life. So, in the last video, I had completed all the four components of negative letter, and if you want me to provide samples, I can provide you if you write in the comment box. I have already explained you that my style of teaching, especially my style of making video, is not like I don't want to include PowerPoint presentations because we all know that there are a lot of PowerPoint presentations. My purpose here is to make your mind clarify what are the content, what are the basic elements and components for writing, because we have already our internet is full of templates and samples and PowerPoint slides. But I believe in my 14 years of teaching, I believe that the thing which we engage in conversation normally, those pointers would retain in our mind longer. So that is why I do not include PowerPoint presentations and other things. I would just discuss things. So my friends, my students suggested me to talk on CV, resume, and cover letter. So I know this is a very prevalent question when you go for applying for the job and any position. So the first question might be wondering in your mind that whether, especially in unsolicited CV and unsolicited situation, you might be wondering that whether I should send CV, resume, or cover letter, and what are the basic differences between CV and resume. So my answer is that uh, the, the thing is not here. Differences don't matter here. The thing which matters is the contextual demand, that what is being asked for you to provide. For instance, in some countries, in some regions, CV is considered official, and in some countries, resume is the other name of CV. So you have to be careful about the context, about the demand for the position. So if we talk about one overarching difference is that CV is longer. CV, as it is known as curriculum vitae, it's a Latin word and it's mean the course of life. So in CV, you can include all the things you have achieved, academic and your rewards, your publications, your certification, your workshop, your social work, your media incorporation, you can write. But this word resume means summary. So it would be obviously shorter than CV and it would be tailored for each position. So let's take the differences between CV and resume. Means the perspective of differences between CV and resume. So the main differences lie in 3 points. Number one is length. You know, as I told you, the most notable difference between CV and resume is the page limit. So, you know, CV has no any page limit. It can exceed 10 pages. Research publications, awards, ceremonies, workshop conduction, grants, scholarships. So it can exceed 10 pages. And CV, while a resume should be a one pager, or in a rare case, or in rare pages, or two pagers, like in rare cases. CV, so the first difference is the length. Number two, function. If you are required to write a CV, you are quite probably applying for an academic or federal position. So while a resume can be used for all other jobs, thus you will quite probably never have to learn how to write a CV. And the third thing is content. When you have a CV, you need just one. Like you can update it as you go, as you add something, but it is fixed. It can be fixed. Like your academic qualification will be fixed, and your date of birth, your personal information, your hobbies, and it should include all your academic qualification, achievements, certification, etc. But on the other hand, a resume should be tailored to each job position you apply for, and it is a lot more focused on the relevancy of the information depending on the different job positions. Here, the positions, like positions depend, position will demark your, define your resume, that to which position you are going to apply, for which position you are going to apply. So that will a lot of matter. So these are the differences, but I would again say that CV and resumes are used interchangeably according to the context, according to the region, according to the country. So now you can you can keep in mind that in US, CVs are exclusively used for federal or academic position, and if you find that an employer is looking for a CV in a job position different than those, they might mean a resume. So, but if you are applying for a job in Europe, you should know that there the term CV is used for what is called a resume in the USA. So you should feel free to just rename your resume file to name CV, and you should be good to go. So again, so we would summarize it that the CV and resume are used interchangeably. The major differences lie in length, content, and function, which you will consider while before sending CV or resume. So I hope the differences are clear. Now in the next video, I would talk on cover letter. Allah Hafiz.